In October 2020, we released our first commercial game called Cats Organized Neatly. After getting requests for more levels and a dog version, we decided to make a sequel. Ich glaube, ich habe unser Nachtteil gefunden. This is the story of how we developed our game Dogs Organized Neatly. For Dogs Organized Neatly, we especially wanted to play with the sizing of the tiles instead of the squiggly wiggliness like we did for the cats. And honestly, the hardest part was probably trying to figure out which tiles from cats to keep and which tiles to reinvent and make new ones of. We spent some time on just trying out a couple different shapes, imagining some of the levels. Oh yeah, and then also dogs don't really fit inside elongated shapes like cats do, so designing the tiles was definitely a challenge as well. For 2 weeks in April, I was constantly sketching doggos in order for us to get to our 30 puzzle pieces. After a while, we finally had 30 puzzle pieces that we wanted to make. And for the next couple of days, I worked on the sketches to bring them to a more finished stage. After we had designed and sketched out all of the puzzle pieces, I cleaned them up in Photoshop and made some more tweaks to those who looked off. Afterwards, I gave them to Joseph, who built the tiles in Affinity Designer. Bei dem Ohr, da ist... After we had all of the tiles, we still needed to give them fur patterns and details. And if you have played Cats Organized Neatly, you may also know that each tile has 2 frames that are slightly different from one another. This kind of creates that wiggle effect. And because of that, we had to make each dog twice. Fortunately, we are 2 people who can split the work, so it's manageable. We finally finished the dog sprites, so each dog now has 2 frames, and what is still missing is every dog is gonna get 1 frame where the face is different. Which, yeah, that's gonna be the clicked on sprite. Once we have those, we need to think about backgrounds and how we want to change the rest of the graphics. Having these 2 frames for each dog, we can now start changing the level editor that we had for cats. Alright, I just made myself some coffee and I'm ready to do the Steam page for Dogs Organized Neatly. And the last thing that we kind of needed for that was the logo. So this was the logo for Cats Organized Neatly, and so now for dogs, we tried to make it work. It should be more chaotic, chill, and still relaxing, but maybe a touch more chaotic, like just dog energy. So yeah, I scribbled out this logo idea. Here's the feet, again a tail, and here's the D is the little dog head. You need a total of 7 images to populate your Steam page, and I think I can make all of them today. Let's drink some coffee and let's make some Steam images. So we've been working on the Steam page for the past 3 weeks. Joseph wrote all the texts, I did all the graphics. For some reason, sometimes Steam doesn't accept the graphics. We also did screenshots of a game that we don't have. We also have the announcement that we're gonna release Dogs Organized Neatly, even though we haven't even started working on the game yet. From now on, you're gonna see the game development, or like how we change Cats Organized Neatly to, basically do the reskin. But that's kind of where we're at, and people are coming by and shouting. Okay, it's dog walking time. Hi, good morning. Just got some breakfast from the bakery, and we're still, I think it's been 2.5 days, or 2 days or 3 days, I don't know. At least we have like over 2,000 wish lists. I think we may even have 3,000. I haven't checked today, but like the reception to Dogs Organized Neatly so far has been really great. And yeah, that just makes me super happy.
The dogs are a bit more goofy, and you sort of want the same vibe, but with as last time, but with a dog twist. Am I getting it right? Yeah.
Yeah, we have just released the store page for Dogs Organized Neatly, and so far the responses have been great. As you may already know, we don't have the game yet, so I wanted to open Gamemaker, open the Cats Organized Neatly project. In fact, I've already done that and saved it as Dogs Organized Neatly. So I'm gonna attempt to just swap out the cats and into dogs and see what comes of it. Let's go! Yuzia, if you're watching this, look away, I'm destroying your whole project. I don't know if it will even run. What's up? I have time, just waiting for a project to build to see if it just runs at all. Ooh! Oh! Ah. Oh my god. It runs. Please, 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 please. Oh my god. Are you seeing this? Wait a minute. God, look at the tail! Look at the fucking tail! my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay, okay. Wait a minute. Okay. Back off. Test 1. Just like the sprite still has the same size, it's just rotated, right? So if that worked, does that mean I can just exchange all of the sprites like without consequence and the hitbox will just work? Are you shitting me? Dogs have different shapes, so I won't be able to solve the levels. How do I build a new level editor? Wait. I need to do this in an orderly fashion. I'm gonna record if something else interesting happens, but for now I'm just gonna swap out all of the graphics, and then I think the next issue is going to be the level editor. I'll have to see if I swap out the graphics in this project, if that also happens to the level editor, and then maybe make some new levels with some dog shapes. We still haven't tested all of the shapes, so I don't know if everything will work the way we want it to. The next day I implemented all of the dogs, fixed collider issues and pivot points, which got mixed up when I changed the graphics. Then I also swapped out the graphics for the collection and the unlock screens. And just a short while later, we got the first piece of music for Dogs Organized Neatly. Yeah, we still occasionally just sing the music and start randomly dancing around the house. It's great. Here you can see me build the first 20 levels. However, one thing that I didn't record at the time, the editor I was using was broken. Previously for cats, the sprites were in the order that we implemented the graphics in, and then got unlocked by a script. Lint would be the first sprite up here, but the script would be telling the game that sprite 1 would be unlocked in level 4. However, somewhere down the line, Uzia, our programmer, decided to optimize this and have the level editor display the sprites in the order that they got unlocked in. So in this case, the first sprite would be this one, which is great for building levels because you know in which order all of the sprites get unlocked, but it meant I had to rename all of the 30 sprites and rebuild all of the 20 levels because I had made them with the old sprite order, so like everything was just mixed up. Also, since the game was kind of in limbo between the transition from cats organized neatly to dogs organized neatly, the level save files got mixed up and that just added further confusion. So for 2 days we were just trying to sort this out. Afterwards we finally had a level editor which had all of the dogs in order, and I could finally start building the puzzles and fix my old 20 levels. With that mess figured out, it was finally time for the graphics push. One set of graphics we needed to replace were the transition animations that play when you move from one scene to another. as well as the flowers in the chapter selection. And also to give you another look behind the curtain, this is how the squish animations are made that you see on the side of the start screen. I just took 5 of the dog sprites and then
squish, squish, squish.
Oh yeah, we also finished all of the little option graphics for like sound and the dark mode and such. And lastly, we updated all of the sprites in the dog collection. Wait, this doesn't look right. Because we had very small and very big doggos, we needed to find a good middle ground for the collection sprites, which involves a lot of back and forth, re-implementing and checking, and so on. And then we also needed the introduction texts for all of the doggos. I think we fucked up. Oh fuck, this is dark. I'm gonna hate color correcting this later. I haven't really filmed in a while regarding dogs organized neatly because things have actually been going pretty well. We've been making the graphics, we commissioned sounds, and yeah, we've also started building the first 34 levels, so things actually went smoothly up until now. So it is the end of August, which means we have 1 more month until the Steam Fest, which begins on October 1st. We realized today that we've been working on the full game, yeah, but we never made anything for the demo. We need a pop-up for when you finish the level. We need 10 demo levels because then like the demo levels are not gonna be in the final version of the game. Then we also need to make the demo on Steam, like we just need to add like a DLC thingy that says demo. But we need to hook everything up to Steam, and this is where the problem begins. Our programmer, who is working with us on this game and who's also worked with us on Cats, he's gonna be on vacation the next month. He's gone in 1 or 2 days. And it's the evening now, and we just realized that we don't have anything set up for the demo. So worst case scenario, he comes back on the 21st or on the 20th. And then we have like 1 or 2 days to get everything in order and make the demo and hook it up and have it ready for the press preview. Things aren't looking as bad, but it's just like, I don't know, the release date, even though it's only 1 month, it feels so far away, and we're far from that. Oh my god, look at this fucking rain. This has been our summer. Like literally, we didn't really have summer this year in Germany. We just had floods and rain. We'll still be able to make everything work in time, but yeah, everything's just been so chill, and we've just been working away and like swapping out the graphics, and now it's like, oh holy shit, we only have 1 month. We still need to make 40 levels, which, oh my god, we still need to make over 40 levels plus 10 demo levels. And I think we are slowly drowning. Holy fucking shit. Oh yeah, also we haven't tested, which could become an issue. I'm sorry, my blood babies. Okay, yeah, and one more reason why this demo thing is so frustrating is last time when we made Cats Organized Neatly, we actually made the demo first. So we built everything in Gamemaker, we built the project without the cat collection, without the skip button. Like all of these features weren't in, and we just made the demo with the 10 levels. And we just hit build, and then we uploaded that. And then we added the features like the skip button, the cat collection, some more options like language options. And that is all fine, but then now we took that project and we made Dogs Organized Neatly. And And now we actually have to take away features for the demo without everything breaking. And it's doable, it's just shitty timing. So yeah, just to kind of give some background info on why this is all like, oh no. Everything is flooded, but at least we have some sun. There's giant puddles, but at least we have some sun. It's actually getting cold. Yeah. So it's like 5 in the afternoon. Finally had some time to go on a walk, and yeah, I'm finished with my work now, and it finally stopped raining, and I think I'm gonna spend the rest of the day building some more levels for Dogs Organized Neatly, because we really need to finish those. So I just finished level 40. Yeah, 40. So we are at the halfway point, and I still have all of September to yeah, do the levels. What I've noticed is that a lot of the dogs aren't as, like, with the cats we had a lot of very small and like wiggly shapes, if that makes sense. And with the dogs we basically have a variation in size with like big and small, and we already changed 2 of the designs because like when building the levels I realized that for this L shape I needed a mirrored L shape, otherwise it would be very boring. So what I'm noticing is that for a lot of the pieces that I had in Cats Organized Neatly, I always had a mirrored piece because we kind of followed the Tetris layout. So we don't really have that for dogs, so I'm hoping I can make interesting levels with what I have.
Do you remember 21st night, September? Love was changing the minds, pretender.
In September we finished up the chapter graphics and rearranged the levels around them. Because I had some issues aligning the sprites correctly, as you can see here, I decided to paint the corners of the log sprite in red so I could arrange them pixel perfect. Dumb problems, dumb solutions. How do I start this? So today is the 8th of September and we have until the end of the month to finish the demo and the full game for Dogs Organized Neatly. We completely missed that our programmer is basically on vacation this whole month, so now he's doing a couple fixes for us in the morning. Even though he's on vacation. Joseph and me got our second COVID vaccine shot yesterday, and we've been pretty much both. We've not really slept. We're probably gonna lose this whole day today. The only thing I really want to get done is review the sounds that we got sent from our friend Aaron, who also did the sounds for Cats Organized Neatly. So yeah, I want to look at them right after I record this and then yeah, give him some feedback. So hopefully we can get that done as well today. Basically we have 3 more weeks roughly to get everything done. We have like a couple days to get everything tested. What I'm worried about is there is so many graphics that aren't done yet. I've been building the levels and I've been using the blockers that we had in Cats Organized Neatly, but we still want to redo all of the blockers. And then there's also the chapter graphics, which I thought were done. Like we did them in the same style as we did the blockers, but then I looked at the chapter graphics for cats and they were much more detailed. So now I want to add a layer of detail to those as well, and it's just a lot of moving parts that still need to come together. Oh yeah, we also don't have the 10 demo levels for the demo. I'm pretty sure we can get it done. My worries at the moment are just that we need the full game. So the demo is gonna release on the 1st of October, and then a week after, on the 7th, the full game is gonna release. At the beginning of this year, we scheduled our only vacation that we've had in years. We scheduled that to be from the 3rd of October to the 10th of October. So basically, we need everything done and ready and set up and tested by the 1st of October. We had forgotten to make the last dog transition because it was the most complex compared to the other three. However, we realized we needed it for the trailer, so we got on that as soon as possible. We really needed to wrap up the graphics at this point, so we polished the chapter graphics and also made the intro logo animation. Hi, it's the next day, and like one thing that is still really bothering me is the Dogs Organized Neatly logo. So I want to spend like 1 to 2 hours this morning trying to come up with something that fits a bit better. And the reason is that yes, I can just take the logic that I used for the Cats Organized Neatly logo and then slap a dog on it, but that's kind of not what I want to do. Like, I want it to feel unique, and at the moment it kind of doesn't. It's like very imbalanced. So yeah, let's see how that goes. We finally had a logo that I was happy with, but that also meant that I had to swap out the logo on all of the Steam page graphics and the demo page graphics. Oh yeah, and in-game as well.
Dass halt da nichts von Katzen steht, meine ich. Ich habe mir es jetzt so vorgestellt, dass wir die Demo so weit fertig machen, und wir davon ausgehen müssen, dass die Josia nichts mehr daran ändern kann.
Where do I even start? So we're still in this weird middle phase where Yosi is still on vacation, but he's prepped the project for us so we can at least do the demo. I thought, oh, we still have so much time for everything. And then today we realized that we still need to upload just a demo because Steam also needs 2 to 3 business days to look at it and approve it, and then we also need to do that for the store page, which if we're unlucky will take 5 business days, which would mean that we can only have that in a week, and that is cutting it very, very close. So for us to submit a demo and the store page, we needed to finish the trailer and a playable demo version of the game. So today we made a build with 10 levels. We don't have the demo levels yet. We took 10 levels from the actual game, put them in the demo, used them for the trailer. I just finished making the trailer and uploaded it. I got a bit overwhelmed earlier when we were trying to figure out in what order to do things. We are always seeing oh no, for example, the game's icon is still the cat's icon. We haven't changed that yet because I think we need to change that in Gamemaker somewhere, but we don't know where. Then the backgrounds for the game, then all of the blocker graphics, I didn't realize how much art we made for Cats Organized Neatly, and we're trying to keep track of everything that we still need to do, and we're also trying to keep track of how to approach all these things, so when Yosia comes back from his vacation, I think we have 2 or 3 days to finish everything then, so that we have a clear plan for this whole mess. One of the things that happened today, which was kind of the point where I was oh my god, we're not gonna make it, is sounds. Because for the trailer we have gameplay with the in-game sounds and then we put music under it, so if we record the gameplay with the unfinished sounds, we have to re-record all of that again and recut it, and we used the unfinished sounds and I just edited the trailer and no one's gonna notice. But yeah, just thinking about that this morning, I was just we're so far from done with this game and there's so much to do, and Joseph kind of helped me, or we both sat down and kind of thought through what are the next steps that we need to do. Yeah, there's just so many little building blocks, but yeah, the most important ones we took care of today. So yeah, that's what's happening. There were still graphics that we needed to finish. For each chapter we needed background flowers, and we also wanted to switch out all of the blocker graphics and make new ones. Because we didn't have testers this time, I didn't want to leave it up to chance that we would find all of the collider bugs. So I put blockers around each dog tile and each blocker tile to see if they were working as intended. Then I fixed the ones that weren't working as intended. While testing, I also noticed that some doggos weren't filling out the tiles super clearly. So I just gave them some more fur. Only issue was, at this point, changing a dog's design meant swapping out 3 different sprites. So yeah, it just takes a while. I just quickly wanted to talk about today because we got the last couple of graphics done. Joseph finished all of the blockers, all of the little potted plants that we're gonna have, and we swapped all of them out. Took those graphics, put them in game, and then of course there is gonna be a couple of them where they're like 1 pixel too big, so I tested all of them, made adjustments. But these were the last graphics, which is very exciting. Like, today was a super exhausting day. The only graphics that we still need to swap out are the graphics for the credits, which yeah, we're gonna wait until the last minute because we don't know who's gonna be in the credits. We actually maybe want to start with like launch the game with a couple different languages this time. So today Joseph reached out to a couple of the people who have translated for us before. From tomorrow on, tomorrow I'm probably just gonna build the rest of the levels. Joseph's gonna test. We're gonna see how the sound works in game because we have also implemented sound effects today, the final ones. Yeah, it's all coming together slowly. The only thing I'm really worried about is that we won't have enough time to test the levels and that they're gonna be too easy. But we've already talked about maybe pushing the release date back for 1 or 2 weeks, so let's see how that goes. The demo is still gonna be like as soon as we can build the demo and we've tested the demo levels, we're gonna release the demo. But yeah, for the final game, maybe we're just gonna push it back for 1 week because we would be releasing it right in that week where we are on vacation. Later that same evening, I sat down and built the demo levels while watching a live stream. And the next day, Joseph playtested the demo. And after everything was good to go, we uploaded the demo to Steam on the 17th of September. And with that, finally crossed off our to-do list, and the full game release pushed back by 2 weeks, we could finally take a few days off and recharge. Good morning. I just woke up, it's super early. We decided to push back the release by like 1 week, so Dogs Organized Neatly, the full game will probably come out by the 15th of October. Like the original planned date was 7th of October, but since we're on vacation that day, like we don't want to spend our vacation time releasing game, monitoring the forums, communicating bugs. Yuzia is back from his vacation, so I think he's working on Discord integration at the moment. Today is Friday and I really want to do some levels today, so I'm happy that I woke up early. I'm gonna spend like 1 or 2 hours on client work and then the rest of the day is gonna be Dogs Organized Neatly. I've built 10 levels now, from level 41 to 50. Oh yeah, I also forgot to record the solutions again. I started at level 48, so for 48, 49 and 50 we have the solutions now. And I just tried playing level 41 and I already can't solve it anymore. Which is gonna bite us in the ass. Probably Joseph. I'm sorry. And one more thing I had to take care of was fixing the 40 levels that I had previously done. Because I had built them with the Cats Organized Neatly blockers and then swapped those out, The blockers were now broken on all of the 40 levels, and I had to manually fix every single one. Okay, I am now done with the 40 levels, the first 40, like switching out the blockers, which has fried my brain more than I anticipated. So I think for today I'm just gonna finish up by making level 51 to 60. 60 is the last level that introduces a dog. So, and then level 61 to 80 are just gonna be the challenge levels, like in Cats, where you have all of the dog puzzle tiles unlocked and available. And I really want to make those last 20 levels like hard and fun to puzzle. So yeah, I'm gonna do 51 to 60 now, and then I'm gonna wait for Joseph to come back home with food. Da, 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 da. Oops. Da. So yeah, alright, I'm gonna take a break for today. I finished the 60 levels. Yeah, tomorrow I'm hopefully gonna finish all the levels, and then that's it. Hopefully. Yesterday evening we spent, I think, like 1.5 hours testing the game, testing the levels, and yeah, we were both so tired afterwards that like I didn't want to record. So yeah, doing the update now. Let me actually show you. We just had these 3 Trello cards left, and like this one is marked green, this one can be archived because it's done, and then yesterday after testing there's a lot we need to fix, and yeah, we need to fix all of these bugs. And then we also, because next week we'll be on vacation, so every client is trying to get their work done now, because then we'll be gone for a week. Trying to prioritize, like properly test everything, fix all the issues that we found yesterday, and also like, I don't know, just, oh yeah, Virtual Cottage update. We wanted to put a dog in Virtual Cottage.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, this you crazy mother.
We have pretty much been working on the translation this whole day. Yeah, I didn't think it would take that long. Joseph tested all of the languages. He had to reset his progress like 20 times so he can get the pop-ups. Then we rewrote all of the German texts because they were way too long. And now with Chinese and Japanese, the line breaks are messed up because they don't really use spacing, and like the font in Gamemaker is made in a way that it waits for a space to break the line. So for the past half hour I've been using the little knowledge of Japanese that I have to put the text in Google Translate, get it to spit out the, I don't even know what the English word is, like the way you read it. And I can recognize some of the hiragana and katakana, so I can kind of figure out where to set some of the line breaks. And I was noticing that there were some kanji missing in the texts, so I updated the font. And there were kanji missing because I hadn't added those to the font. I was done basically, then I refreshed the font and now everything's messed up again. Game dev fun! Thank you so much for watching the whole video. I know this was a long one. If you're watching this video, the game is probably already out. We're releasing it on the 1st of November. So yeah, if you decide to check it out and buy it, if you just have like 5 minutes, please write a review. Reviews are really the easiest way to support small developers. Because as soon as you hit, I think 10, then 50, and then 500 positive reviews, the Steam algorithm picks up your game and like boosts it and shows it to more people. I think this is like the YouTube equivalent of like, hit that like button, hit that bell, hit like whatever. But like, I don't care too much about YouTube. I just want you to hit all of those things on Steam. Alright, so thank you so much for watching. I know this was a long one. Take care. Bye bye.